Welcome to ENC Explorer. The first week of March in Greenville has its own rhythm. The Bradford pears have already finished their brief white bloom. That quick 10-day stretch where every parking lot and median strip glows bright white is already gone. Now, the dogwoods are just starting to think about blooming. The light stays past 6 in the evening. Mornings are still sharp and cool, but the afternoons finally carry a little warmth that hasn't been here since October. Locals know this week well. It's the week before the pollen, and it might be the best week of the year to be outside in eastern North Carolina. If you've been thinking about getting out on the Tar River Greenway, go this week. The trees haven't leafed out yet, which means you can still see the river from the trail. By May, that view disappears behind a wall of green and doesn't come back until December. Right now, the red-winged blackbirds have returned to the marsh edges, and the whole corridor is quieter than it will be for the next 8 months. This is the window. Take it. Today we've got 2 easy local outings that make for a great day without spending much money. One takes you about 35 minutes west to Kinston, and the other keeps you right here in Greenville. 2 different kinds of good day, both under $25. First, let's head to Kinston. If you've never visited the CSS Neuse, it's one of the most unusual pieces of Civil War history in eastern North Carolina. The CSS Neuse was a Confederate ironclad gunboat built during the Civil War. Only a handful of ships like it survived the war, and this one has a remarkable story. The vessel was actually scuttled by its own crew to keep it from falling into Union hands. In 1963, the remains were raised from the Neuse River, and today they're on display in downtown Kinston. The museum is small, simple, and unhurried. Admission is about $5, and most people spend about an hour there. The most striking part is the ship itself. You can walk right up to the massive iron hull and see the structure of the vessel up close while reading the story of how it was built, used, and ultimately sunk. Once you finish at the museum, drive about 5 minutes into downtown Kinston and stop at Mother Earth Brewing. Many locals consider it one of the best craft breweries in eastern North Carolina. Their tap list rotates regularly with small batch brews, so the staff is usually happy to help you pick something that fits your taste. In early March, the beer garden is especially comfortable. Cool air, a little sunshine, and just enough warmth in the afternoon to sit outside with a pint. And if you want to turn the trip into a true eastern North Carolina food tour, there's an optional stop on the way back. Skylight Inn in Ayden. They've been cooking whole hog barbecue over wood coals since 1947. It's a legendary spot for classic eastern North Carolina barbecue. Just remember 2 things. They're cash only, and they sometimes sell out early on weekends. If you want to guarantee barbecue, try to get there before 1 in the afternoon. Here's a simple pro tip for the whole trip. Visit the CSS Neuse earlier in the afternoon, then arrive at Mother Earth Brewing right when the taproom opens. You'll beat most of the crowds, find easy seating in the beer garden, and still have time to swing through Ayden before heading home. Now, if you'd rather stay right here in Greenville, there's a great Saturday morning option. Start your day at Awaken Coffee on Dickinson Avenue. Awaken is a nonprofit café that employs adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. The coffee is good, but the mission behind the place is even better. It's the kind of café where regulars come back not just because the drinks are right, but because spending money there genuinely supports something meaningful in the community. If you bring kids, even better. The staff there is known for being incredibly welcoming, and it's a place where families feel comfortable. After coffee, take a walk along the Dickinson Avenue mural corridor. This stretch of Greenville has become one of the best collections of outdoor murals in eastern North Carolina. It's colorful, creative, and perfect for a relaxed walk. Kids can wander a bit, adults can take photos, and there's always something new to notice in the artwork. To finish the morning, walk a few blocks to the Pitt County Arts Council Gallery. The exhibits rotate regularly, admission is free, and it's a simple way to add a little culture to the day. The entire morning can easily stay under $10 per person, and it usually leaves you with something real to talk about on the drive home. Before we wrap up, one more reminder. If you're planning to run, bike, or walk the Tar River Greenway this month, do it soon. Right now, you can still see the river through the trees. You'll hear red-winged blackbirds along the marsh sections, and weekday mornings are especially peaceful. In a few weeks, the canopy will close in, the pollen will arrive, and the Greenway will feel like a completely different place. If you want all the details from today's episode, including maps, links, and the full write-up for each stop, visit our city guide. That's cityguide.encexplorer.com. Again, that's cityguide.encexplorer.com. You can also subscribe there to get new weekly guides delivered straight to your inbox. And if you know a hidden gem around Greenville or anywhere in eastern North Carolina, we'd love to hear about it. Thanks for exploring with us. We'll see you next week.